Greetings, Commanders! The All-Star Contest is here. The All-Star Contest is a patch implementation of a PvP simulation ladder. It's kind of like the better version of Peak Contest. It actually lets you take your ship and your awakenings and all your gear and your commanders and your troops, your actual troops, and fight other players. Kind of to find out where you fit in the galaxy. It's actually really cool. Peak Contest lets you use whatever troops anywhere based on whatever leadership you had. With the new All-Star Contest, you can only use what you already have. So I'm going to show you how to set that up today. A lot of players are struggling to get their armies and troops and all that set up. I struggled with it. So what you want to do is first start off by clicking this icon up here, right? You want to click on the event icon, choose the All-Star Contest on the far right over here. And you'll notice at this screen, you could see the highest players in the game. Odad's here. He has like 6 max leadership commanders, all awakened with like a bunch of level 50 gear. It's crazy. Anyway, there is a little shield button right here. See the little shield next to me? Click that button because you can't challenge until you set your team. Okay, so click the shield button. If you don't have anything in the shield button, you can go to update status here and you can implement all of your stuff. So you implement your soldiers, your commanders, your equipment, everything. Okay, so there you can go back to the shield now. Click your shield here, and you should be able to choose your arc halls and your commanders. You can only have 1 per arc hall right now, which is fine. And then you will choose this. First thing you want to do is choose this little soldier icon. See the little soldier icon right here? Dink, dink. Okay, from there, you can choose your commanders and gear. You aren't going to have gear or troops in there yet. Mine do because I've already been messing with it. But if I click on Ghillie, right, boom, now I get to choose my army. I'll just auto deploy, that's fine. Then for equipment, I click this button right here, okay, boom. And then I can choose my gear, each one manually. So let's say I want to do the Wrath from the Stars. I can equip it there. I don't. I'll switch it back to Devastation Helm. One major drawback, there's no presets. You have to memorize your gear. They'll probably add presets later, which is fine. I'd rather them implement the new stuff, work on the little tidbits later on. Maybe there was an issue with it. I don't care. The majority of it's here. Once it's set, you're pretty much set. High-level players, our gear and armies don't change much anyway. So once it's in for the most part. You may have to update it, but you know, just to get started, this should be enough. So I set up my Plasma, Rogers, and Ghillie. I click Save. Now, if I go down to their armies, I just choose Rogers' army, auto-deploy, Plasma's army, auto-deploy. Okay, just for the sake of this video, right? All right, now I have 3 commanders with 3 sets of gears with 3 armies. Perfect. Now, in this location right here, I have 3 to choose from. So I pick my arc halls, and I'll choose Apocalypse for my first one. Let's change that back since it was already there. And I'll go ahead and load Plasma. I just click Plasma. Okay, the next one is Aegis. I'll click Rogers. He'll go to Aegis. And then I'll click Ghillie to go to the third one. Now you can move them around if you need to, but for the most part, you know, just follow those step by step. Okay, so we've got Plasma, Rogers, Ghillie. Now, because I don't want... well, I think I have to run this many. I think because I have the 3 commanders. There's not a lot of features to like only run Ghillie. You know, so that's what I prefer to do, but let's just leave it like that. Okay, so I will go ahead and save that, set up save successfully. Now, when I go to challenge opponent, it gives me a list of everyone near my rank. I'm currently a 1068. So let's grab, I don't know, Peacekeeper. What's up, Peacekeeper? You have to pay one of the little token things. It's a daily thing. You can get them from rewards. I'm sure they'll find a way to make money on it. But anyway, I challenge him. I choose attack, and automatically I win. Now, this doesn't give me the replays. Sometimes it gives me the replays, sometimes it doesn't. So if I go back here and choose, let's see, the replay button, it'll show me all the previous people I've fought. So if I click on, let's say, this Russian player, now you can see the replays and see how your commander actually performed, which I think is amazing because you can see where your shortcomings are, how you match up against commanders. This is going to do so much for theory crafting and just application of commanders, gear, and troops against other players. And you can see what gear they have, right? Oh, I should double check that. I'm pretty sure. There's also a back button. What does that do? Let's check the back button. See the top left, that back button? Where is it at? Right. Where is it at? It was in the other one. There it is right there. Look at that. Back button. Oh. What? It automatically ends it? That's weird. Okay, well, I'm sure there's something more to that. I might be missing it. But now you can just start ranking up and getting up to players that kind of match your level and see where everyone fits in the galaxy. You're going to be able to find your world ranking based on your commanders, gears, troops, research, awaken, all that stuff against every player in the game, not just on your server. So this is a really cool patch. I'm actually kind of excited for this because now I could take my commanders out, my Project Fabian, Project Lilith, and actually put them to the test and run like 10, 20 fights and get some good, reliable replays with awakens against other commanders. So pretty stoked about this. I do want to give a shout out to Big Skillet. I probably should have done this at the intro, and I'll probably shout him out again. But he put out a video about the All-Star contest earlier, and was it midnight? Maybe midnight. He's putting out some great content. He's definitely making a push to become an Arc of War content creator, and he needs our support. And I do fully support him. So if you want to help him out, check in the link below. I'll put a link to his channel, or just YouTube search Big Skillet Arc of War, and check out what he's up to. And yeah, give him a follow, and we'll try to get him to, let's see, if we can get him to 100 subscribers on this video, that'd be great. So yeah, I'm excited for that. New content creators are always good for the community, and he's a high-level player as well. So enough about Big Skillet. More on him to come.